Hi everyone, good morning. Welcome back. I'm just going to turn off some of the extra sounds in the room. Hope you're all doing well. It's a little chilly here in LA, so I'm actually set up in the private studio. It's nice and warm. We're going to have a 45 minutes, so we'll do the urban 45 in Vinyasa. And so if you feel this practice, perhaps yes, there's a little bit less of the extended warm up in the beginning. And maybe we wind things down a little bit more swiftly at the end, but we build in, a nice vinyasa there as the chunk of the practice. So listen to your body if you need a little bit more. Listen to your body on the warm-up, and if you'd like to stay a little bit longer at the end, pigeon's always a great place to hang out a little bit longer, or you can lie down in a supine twist, but I will guide you through the whole thing. And so I hope everybody is still doing as well as you could be doing. I know the world is continuing to present the craziness and all the things. And so remember, your practice is a great way to filter all the things. And when you're connecting to your breath and you're being mindful in your approach and to your existence in your life, that you can do something good, do something positive, or at least maintain a positive perspective versus falling down to that glass half full kind of feeling within yourself. So I hope your practice is supporting you. And if you're introducing a little bit more meditation, sitting for 5 minutes, 7 minutes, 10 minutes in the morning or in the evening, this can be a really great way to just take some of that charge. And from the outside, I always talk about the external influence, and let that release from your body and from your mind. Right? They're all connected. Right, let's start in child's pose. And set your knees so they're mat width distance apart. And big toes together. Set your bum back to your heels. And resting your forehead just there at the top of the forehead across your hairline, and let your elbows soften down into the mat. This being our first practice and for the online experience in February, there is a group of us here at the studio. We're taking on a somewhat of a challenge, but a practice here, and to consume no sugar for the entire month of February. So I invite you. You are welcome to join us. Several students, several teachers and staff are participating. So if you'd like to participate, go on that journey with us, you're welcome to do so. On your inhale, rise up, come onto all fours, and set your hands, set your knees in tabletop so you got straight legs. And then everybody's torso is going to be a little bit different in proportion to the body. And so if you need to move your knees back a little bit and create space, and so that when you drop the belly, you can arch the spine. And inhale, take your gaze out in front. Right? You may have your tight spots in your spine. Me, it's from the mid to the upper back, so I'm always trying to lengthen and then get a little bit more extension through that part of the spine. And take it slow as you start to round down. And then draw your ribs in and see how you can create in the shape of a cat back. On your inhale, go ahead and extend. We'll pick it up a little bit. And as you exhale, tuck the chin, round through the spine. Inhale to extend, belly out. And shoulders back, gaze forward. Exhale, tuck the chin, round through the spine. Inhale to a flat back. And you'll notice I got my hands set a little bit out in front of the shoulders today. And so I got a little sore wrist on the left side. And so that's going to lessen. It's going to be less sharp of an angle. And when we step back into a high plank, right, maybe most people wouldn't notice, but it's a big difference as far as the feeling based on the placement of your hands and your wrists to have those shoulders just behind and verses stacked all the way over on top. Your gaze can steady down in between your thumbs and feel your core strength as you exhale. Draw your belly in and up. And shrinking the low belly, lengthening through your side bodies on your exhale. And go ahead and press back into a downward facing dog. And you might feel a little better taking up more length on your yoga mat. The wider you get or the longer you set, the more challenging it could be to connect to your core and to get your tailbone to lift, and we're removing some of the arch of the spine. A lot of times in down dog, we set up too short. And you see people setting up short, right, running into their hamstrings and the resistance, and then the back rounding. So if you lengthen, hands forward, and yet connect to the leg strength, the belly in, it can be a little bit more challenging. And inhale, come forward to a high plank, and spiral through the upper arms. So the elbows are turning in, and the eye of the elbow is turning forward. Feel your legs strong. Press down through the balls of your feet. And exhale, lift your tail, press back into your down dog. And bring your left foot to the center line of your mat, and step your right foot on the back of your left heel. And press the heel down and firm through your hands. And take a deeper breath in through your nose, out through your nose, and feel the sensation through the back of your left leg. You softly switch, bring your right foot into the middle of your mat, and bring your left foot onto the back of your right. You've added a weight, placing the body onto the body. You've added on to gravity that weight, and you feel in the direction of the stretch increase, more sensation. A nice flow with your head below your heart. Bring your left foot back inside. Lift your heels, pull up through your inner thighs, and let's tiptoe and bring your feet all the way up to your hands. Knee to the top, big toes together. Let your heels settle down. And let all the weight come out of your arms as you fold forward and dangle. Rock some weight into your toes and rock some weight back into your heels. Place the hands on the front of your shins below your knees, and use that as you inhale to lengthen and lift halfway, shoulders set back. And if your hips are falling back, bring the weight forward a little bit more into the balls of your feet. Engage through your thighs, draw through your belly, stay for 3 breaths. At the end of your exhale, go ahead and release and bring your chest back down, hands to the ground. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward, flat back. And exhale, step your left foot back into a lunge. And strong lunge legs. And then we're going to hover the hands about 6 inches off the ground. And back leg is straight and strong. Draw your navel in, pull your belly off of your right thigh. And feel your feet as you inhale, rise, circle the arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. And set the bend, interlace your fingers and flip the palms forward. And draw your elbows in. And you draw your ribs in, and as you inhale, reach your arms up. And do the best you can to keep your left leg straight. Let's bend your front leg a little bit more for 3. Your shoulders down, gaze can lift for 2. And on 1, exhale, bring your hands and gaze down. Rock back, bend your left knee. Exhale, step your left foot to the top. Inhale, lift halfway, straighten your legs, lift the inner thighs. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend the legs, flatten the back. Exhale, step your right foot back into a lunge. And set your balance, ground down through your feet. And then straight arms, hover your hands about 6 inches off the mat. And shoulders back and down as you're warming up the core. Inhale, rise, reach your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Interlace the fingers, press your palms out in front. And you got your balance, feel your front foot. Any right leg working straight as the shoulders are down. Start to reach your arms up. And shoulders down, ribs in, lift your chin. And on your exhale, bring your gaze and hands back to the mat. And you should feel that open you up a little bit. Rock back, step your right foot forward. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, stand up, reach your arms over your head. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale, circle the arms up, reach. Exhale, take a bow, forward fold. Inhale to lift halfway, lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant, step back into a high plank. And keep your legs turned on. Exhale, chaturanga, elbows in. Tops of the feet, inhale, up dog. Exhale, feel your body back in downward facing dog. And deep breath in, soft seal to your lips. Keep your left foot rooting down. Inhale, draw your right leg up and back. Exhale, draw your knee to your nose, arms straight. Inhale, kick your right leg back. Exhale, right knee to your nose. Again, inhale, right leg back. Exhale, knee to your nose, step your right foot all the way through. Soften your back knee down and turn your left shin across the mat. Bring your right hand inside your right foot and start to lift the chest, reach your left arm up. Use your shoulders, roll back and down, the gaze can turn up. As you exhale, gaze and left hand down, turn your left shin back behind and straighten your front leg, sit all the way back onto your left shin. And flex your right ankle, use your fingertips, lift up through your chest. And inhale, reach your arms up like Utkatasana. And draw through your navel, now hinge, bring your chest forward. And keep your forehead just above your heart. If it's there, both hands to your right foot. If not, use your ankle. Or you could always keep your hands along the sides of your legs, support from the ground. And then deepen the breath, feel the hamstring sensation. Out the way we came in, belly strong. Inhale, arms all the way back up. Exhale, push off your left shin. Bring your hands to the top of the mat. Tuck your toes and lift off of your left knee. Set your lunge now a little bit longer. Sweep the arms by your sides. Whereas our hip flexors may have been a little bit tighter when we did our first lunge, now you can feel your straight left leg. Inhale, rise, arms up. And exhale, warrior two, pivot your back heel down. Inhale to reverse your warrior two, stay here. And straighten your front leg, pull up through your right side body. Option to reach your left hand up and grab your right wrist, pulling back in space. And feel it in your right side oblique, that's in the side of your belly, as though you were doing a standing crescent moon. On your exhale, open the arms, bend your front leg, warrior two. Flying warrior, inhale, legs straight, both arms up. Exhale, fly it out, warrior two. Inhale again, reach up, legs straight. Exhale, fly it out, warrior two. One more, inhale, rise, reach up. Exhale, warrior two, windmill your hands down to the top of the mat. Plant, pivot on your back toes, step or kick back, chaturanga, elbows in. Tops of the feet, inhale, up dog. Exhale, lift your hips. And come on back into your downward facing dog. And you'll feel it deepening the relationship and strength to your core. And when you keep yourself stretched out, using more length of your mat. Right foot down, inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left knee to your nose, curl, crunch. Inhale, kick back and up. Exhale, knee to your nose, crunch. One more, inhale, kick back. Exhale, knee to your nose, step your left foot all the way through. Soften your right knee down to the ground and turn your right shin to the left. Bring your left hand inside and start to lift your chest. Right arm flows up to the ceiling. Now you think about that. Your right arm reaching up into gravity. It's like moving upstream, right? And then that current, right, the force, gravity, is coming down on your body, and so your body has to respond and connect to your breath. Shoulders down, gaze can lift. It's great feeling where you're tight, where you're holding resistance, and bring your gaze and right hand down and turn your right shin out. Go ahead and walk your hips back, sit all the way down. Fingertips by your sides, vertical line through your spine. Inhale, reach your arms up like Utkatasana. Exhale, navel in as you hinge, and forehead above your heart. And you meet the hamstrings, grab onto your left foot. And keep deepening your breath. In this case, we're more about pulling the chest forward and then down versus simply rolling and rounding our forehead to the knee. And listen for that nice, deep Ujjayi breath with your lips sealed. Inhales and exhales through your nose. Out the way you came in. Strong belly. Reach your arms up. And push off your right shin. Come forward, hands to the top of your mat. And tuck your back toes, lift the knee. And feel your lunge stretched out. Right leg is straight, firm the feet. Exhale, arms by your sides. And feel your breath meeting that force. On your inhale, circle the arms up, reach. Exhale, warrior two, pivot your back heel down. Set your warrior two legs. Inhale, reverse your warrior two, stay here. And straighten your front leg. And feel the side body, option to reach your right hand up. Grab your left wrist and pull it back. And if you've been working your obliques, the sides of your belly, feel them stretch here. So we get the lift out of your low back. Any more space, opening through your hips. Bring it back. Warrior two, bend your front leg. Flying warrior, inhale, straight legs, reach your arms up. Exhale, fly it out, warrior two. Again, inhale, straight legs, reach your arms up. Exhale, fly it out, warrior two. One more, inhale, straight legs, reach up. Exhale, fly it out, warrior two. Windmill your hands to the top of the mat. Plant, pivot, kick, or step back, chaturanga, elbows in. Tops of the feet, inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Feel good, stretched out in your down dog. Lengthen your inhale. And head below your heart, you can slow down your exhale. In your down dog, place your right ankle to your left thigh above your knee. And so you've got a figure four leg in your down dog. And start to walk your hands back to your left foot. And figure four legs in your forward fold. Your fingertips are going to be your friend. And let your chin settle into your chest. If your ankle is sliding down, use your left hand. Pick it up and hold it up. Your right hand can stay on the ground. Now, if you look down to the ground, draw your chest closer towards the earth. Keep your left leg straight. Hips relatively square, belly supporting. And then push your right ankle into your left thigh. Bring your left hand onto the mat, crawl forward. You feel it as you release it. Right knee to your nose, uncross your right leg. Inhale, kick back, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to your right elbow. Inhale, kick back, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to your left elbow. Inhale, kick back, three-legged. Exhale, step your right foot through. Twist, reach your right arm up. On your third exhale here, gaze in right hand down inside. Pivot your back heel down, walk your hips back, turn the heel in, and straighten your right leg. And left hand stays down on the ground, and reach your right arm up, shoulders away from your ears. You can take it from your side lunge to half moon, both hands down. Push off your left foot, crawl your hands forward, right hand out in front. And then you came through your core, and to lift your back leg, reach your left arm up. Feel it draw up through the center of your right thigh. You can broaden across your hips. As you kick through your heels, you might lift your left heel up another inch. And slowly square and bring both hands down onto the mat. Practice soft landings. As you exhale, step your left foot back. Gaze forward, plant your hands, kick your right leg back, flow, chaturanga. Feet down, inhale, up dog. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Pick up the awareness, deepen the practice in your transitions. So eventually that turns into a jump switch, jump back. But you're coordinating breath and body, movement always. In your down dog, left ankle to your right thigh, figure four. And so it's not a big press, setting the ankle above the knee. Start to walk your hands back. And right leg is straight, fingertips are your friend. Once again, chin down. And if this left ankle is slipping, use your right hand. Hold it up on your thigh. As you keep your right leg straight, now you can deepen as you look down to the ground and draw your chest closer towards the earth. And you should be able to feel your breath flowing. And the sound, deep inhales and exhales. Now push your ankle into your thigh so it stays. Bring your right hand down, start to crawl your hands forward. You can keep going as you feel the release. Left knee into your chest, uncross. Inhale, kick back, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to your left elbow. Inhale, kick back, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to your right elbow. Inhale, kick back, three-legged. Big step, left foot all the way through. Twist, reach your left arm up. Feel your right leg straight, press down through the ball of the foot. On your exhale, gaze in left hand down inside, pivot your back heel down, and let's walk the hips, hands all the way back to your right foot. And you might be getting closer to keeping your foot flat. If the heel must lift, you can. And right hand down, arm inside the thigh, and reach your left arm up. And it's really nice exploring, not knowing where you're going, and connecting to the breath, connecting to your being. Bring both hands down, and you're going to go through your center core strength. Push off your right foot. You're in your core, left hand in front, and then float your right leg up. And so even though we're grounding with the left hand, we're lifting the chest away from the ground to open up the half moon. On your exhale, gaze and right hand down. And pivot square. And we'll do it slow once again. Inhale. Exhale, step back to lunge. Look forward, kick back, chaturanga flow. Elbows in, tops of the feet. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. And big toes together. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, press the mat away. Walk or jump to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow, forward fold. Inhale, rise, stand up, arms reach. Bend your legs. Exhale, sit, hands to your heart. Twist, left elbow outside your right thigh. And draw your thumbs closer into your heart. Feel that broaden the chest. Come back to square. Inhale, rise, arms up. Flex your belly, cactus your arms. And feel that open your chest. Shoulders down, you can lift your chin, take your gaze up. Deep breath in, gaze forward, and as you exhale, release your arms by your sides. And put all the weight into your left foot, lift your right knee in front, and hands go underneath your hamstring. And turn your elbows into your sides, begin to kick your right leg straight out in front. Woo. And bend your right leg, lift the knee, reach your arms up. And use that core strength. Step your right foot to the top. Bring the weight into your right foot. You hover your left foot and then start to lift and step back into your power lunge. Soft landing, arms by your sides. Inhale, sweep the arms, reach up. Exhale, warrior two, pivot your back heel down. Straighten your front leg. Hips back, right hand forward, stretch. Pause here, reach your left arm over your head so your palms face like you're doing Utkatasana sideways. Press down through the ball of your right foot and then keep rotating through your rib cage, left ribs back. As you inhale, rise, feel your feet. Arms up, exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Place your hands to your hips, turn your right toes in. Ground down, inhale, open the chest, look up. Exhale as you hinge, forward fold. And lead with your chest, bring your hands down onto the ground. And then keep your hips back, crawl your hands forward, shoulder width distance apart. And so your arms are like downward facing dog. And your legs are in a wide-legged forward fold. Crawl your hands in underneath your shoulders and press your arms straight. Play here, lift the heels of your feet off the ground. Tuck your chin, look down your chest, and hold your heels off the ground. Feel your thighs press into your hands, and your shoulders are drawing up and back into the sockets. Right? We'll see it more on the other side. Go ahead and soften your heels down. Nice. Take a breath in, walk your hands over to your right foot. And bend your left knee as you pivot square, step your left foot forward. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen. Exhale, bow, forward fold. Inhale, rise, circle the arms, come up. Exhale, bend your legs, sit down, hands to your heart, twist. Right elbow outside your left thigh. And even if you had 10 minutes to practice, moving, breathing through the mindfulness and meditation of it all, right, good stuff. If you have that hot room, good stuff. You'll be sweating and drip sweating over here. Come back to center. Inhale, rise. And stand up. Reach your arms tall. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Nice. Feel your feet, belly in. Circle the arms up. And do the cactus with your arms. Open your chest. And shoulder blades squeeze. And then you can draw your gaze up. On your exhale, gaze forward, bring your arms down by your sides. Weight into your right foot, lift your left knee in front, and scoop the hamstring. Interlace the fingers underneath your left leg. And stand tall. Clearly, we got to maintain our focus. I lost it for a second, and there I went wobbling on the first side. Ooh, kick out through the heel. And lift up through the back of the heart. And feel the strength in your legs. Bend your left leg. Reach your arms up. Hey, you can look. Step your left foot to the top of the mat. And bring the weight into your left foot. Hover your right toes. And then start to swing the right leg back. Bend your front leg. Softly bring your right toes down. Arms by your sides. Inhale. Sweep the arms. Reach up. Exhale. Warrior two. Pivot your back heel down. And contain it. You want a little more. Keep that containment in your abdomen. Strengthen your back as you're breathing. Straighten your front leg. Inhale, slide, reach forward, hips back. Pause, exhale, right arm over your left, turn your palms to face. And feel your feet, tailbone down, right ribs back, left ribs through. Feel your feet, inhale, rise, come up. Turn your left toes in and bring your hands to your hips. Wide stance, inhale, open the chest. Exhale as you hinge, lead with your heart. In wide-legged forward fold, take your hands down. Rock the weight into your heels a little bit. And crawl your hands forward. Got your down dog arms so you can feel the inner thighs turn back. You might get a cramp in your outer hip flexors. Take the weight out of your pinky toes. Such a nice evenness to your practice. Really enjoy the balance. Be in your center. Crawl your hands back under your shoulders. And you're going to make your arms strong. Firm your hands into the mat. Weight into your toes. Lift the heels. Hey, look at the upper back as you turn the elbows in. And then draw, suck up through your low belly. Breathe. Heels as high as you can. Nice. As long as you keep your breath moving, good stuff. Bring your heels back down. And take a breath. Walk your hands over to your left foot. And pivot square into your lunge. Bend your right knee. Step your right foot to the top. Inhale to lift halfway. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, bow, forward fold. Inhale, rise. Stand up, arms reach. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Space at the top. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, swan dive, lead with your chest, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. And plant the hands, mindfully step or jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, take it back, downward facing dog. And breathe in, lift your right leg up. Exhale, step your right foot through, straighten your front leg, use your fingertips once again. Eventually, get your hands flat. But for now, fingertips are great. Kick your right heel out, pigeon toe your foot. So your big toe is taking a bit of a turn to the left. And see how you can flatten through the inner edge of your right foot, pull your outer right hip back. Your right foot stays. Exhale, left knee behind your right knee. And your right hand is there to grab the top of your left foot. With your right leg bent, and start to stand up. And left arm to the sky, and stretch up from your right heel to your left wrist. And keep your heel curled into your bum. Use your hamstring strength, and bring your right arm up. Left ankle in front, put it on your right thigh, and let's start to sit back and down, figure four chair. And take your left hand to the sole of your left heel. Grab onto the heel, push it away as you twist, chest up, shoulders down, and use the lever of your right arm to go deeper. Back to center, palms meet. Rise, lift your left knee in front. Good job. Step down, big toes together, space at the front. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, swan dive, lead with the chest, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. And plant step, mindfully jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. And breathe in, lift your left leg up. Exhale, step left foot through, straighten your front leg. And sometimes it depends the way that you're built. That's why I give you these cues sometimes, like turn the front heel out. And so your left toe, big toe, is pointing to the right a little bit. And that might take you more directly into the sensation of your body. It's easy to get ahead of ourselves in life, and we are practicing intently, and for that not to be the case on the yoga mat. And breathe as you exhale, right knee behind your left knee. Left hand is there, grab the top of your right foot. Left leg is bent. As we get the bum under the hips, and then balance and rise, reach your right arm up. From your left ankle to your right wrist, stretch up. And keep your heel curled into your bum, and reach your left arm up. Right ankle through, cross it over your left thigh, and start to sit down, sit back into your figure four chair. Right hand comes across to your right heel. Hold it as you draw the shoulders back, and keep lifting the heart as you twist. Use your left arm as the lever. Inhale, come back to center, lift your right knee. Step down, exhale, feet together, give yourself some space at the top. Inhale, circle the arms, reach up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold, hands to the ground. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant step, float back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale through your upward facing dog. And exhale, press back into your downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths in your down dog, please. At the end of your exhale, come down onto your knees and set your knees so they're mat width distance apart. Left hand comes forward to the midline of your mat. Reach your right arm up to the sky. And exhale, twist. Right arm under your left armpit. And thread the needle, right shoulder down, set the head. And feeling okay in your neck, hook your left arm behind your back. And the intensity will be what it will be. Depends on your environment, depends on all the variables of external influence and what's going on in your life. But if we're showing up for ourselves and connecting a practice through our breath, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, 60 minutes a day, and you're going to feel that space. And bring your left hand back out to the mat. And slide your right arm out, come onto your hands. Right hand to the mat center. Inhale, left arm up. Thread the needle, left arm under your right armpit, come down onto your shoulder. Neck feels okay, right arm and behind your back, half bind. And bring your right hand back to the mat. Slide the left arm out, come back to your hands. And feel neutral, draw your knees in to your tabletop. And come down onto your forearms. Interlace your fingers, squeeze the hands, and draw your wrist in towards each other. And press down through your forearms, step back into a forearm plank. Outer edge of your right foot, release your grip. Make a fist with your right hand, turn it to the left. As you come into your forearm plank, reach your left arm up. Legs strong. Kick through your heels, even though they're not pressing into the ground. And you've got the outer edge of your right foot. You slowly come down, pivot onto your left forearm. Make a fist, turn it to the right, and press the mat away. Squeeze the legs, and reach your right arm up. And you can gaze sideways and turn up the corners of your lips for an extra bonus. Whoo! Good stuff. Bring your gaze and right forearm down. Come up to your left hand. Press up to your right hand, press back into your down dog. A tiptoe step or jump through to your bum. Lie down onto your back, bend your legs so that your feet are flat. Cradle the back of your head, interlace the fingers, and hover as you exhale and begin to crunch. Stay up on your crunch, lift your feet, and reach your arms forward. Legs stay, inhale, arms overhead, and exhale, crunch, chin to the chest. Stay up in your crunch, kick your heels up to the ceiling, tap your toes, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands behind, bend your knees, yogi bicycles, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet to the sky, tap your toes, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands behind, bend your knees, bicycles, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet up, tap your toes, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands behind, bend your knees. Let's go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs up. You got it. Tap 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands behind, bend the legs. Bicycles. 3, 2, 1. Feet up. Let's go. 2, 1. Hands behind. 2, 1. Bring it in. Squeeze. Take a sigh, soften your belly. You should have a nice lift in that flow space within yourself. Good energy, everyone. Release your shins, bring your feet down. And soles of your feet together, let your knees fall apart, please. You might feel nice to reset your head, reset your shoulders, and shake your head out, rocking side to side. I mentioned a wrist. You know, there's always things we're practicing with. You can interlace your fingers and roll your wrist out as you lie here on your back. Right, I've showed you all before for the wrists. Open your palms, put your thumbs in your palms, and then take your fingers over your thumbs. Now, turn your knuckles out, away from the center line of your body. And you squeeze your thumbs moderately, and it's going to stretch two tendons in the outside of your thumb. That's going to relate and sometimes into this grip and inflammation that we end up holding and storing in our wrists. So, gently move your wrist around a little bit here. You'd say 30, 45 seconds if you're doing this at any point throughout the day. Right? You don't want to hold it. Once I held it for 3 minutes, and my entire hand went numb for longer than I would have liked it to. So like 30 or 45 seconds. Go ahead and release your hands, wiggle your fingers, and take your hands to your outer thighs, draw your knees in, and give yourself a little squeeze, forehead to your knees. And take the hands behind the knees, rock up to a seat, cross-legged. If you have water and you'd like a sip, go ahead, take a sip, please. You can continue to face the front of your mat. I'm simply going to turn to face you because that feels better. And when perhaps there's somebody practicing here on the other side of this camera. I mean, camera but connection. So as you let go, back of the hands to your inner knees, inner thighs, palms facing up. Close your eyes. You feel the release. Involve yourself in the space. Believe it. It's true. It's real. It's happening right now. I don't know anything else that has the ability to filter through all of the energy of the world and directly affect us in a relative short amount of time like this practice of yoga, which is why I love sharing it so much. Which is why I love practicing it even that much more. Right? The share is a bonus. Practicing yoga is the real gift. I've all heard it all too often in the peer group of yoga teachers that get so busy teaching yoga and they're like, I don't have any time to practice. I was like, well then you should stop teaching. For real. You're welcome to sit, you're welcome to lie down. You may wish to expand yourself in stillness. Enjoy the rest of your practice. Have a beautiful day, everybody. And we'll see you again very soon. And thank you for sharing the breath. Thank you for your practice. Thank you for continuing and to support the studio and the community. And if you are in LA, please come by, visit, and let me know. Several people have been doing this, so let me know that you've been practicing online. It's so great. See you soon. Namaste.